Hey guys, the G1 Bumblebee here, returning for another Transformers review, and today we're going to be looking at the Japanese version of Rhinox here. This is not the 10th anniversary reissue. This is just like the one that was sold when the show came out, but he's actually a lot bigger than I thought he would be, and I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I do have my other Beast Wars figures. They're over there on my shelf, and I do not feel like grabbing them to do a size comparison with. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You see, I have a new setup here. I have a white blanket on my table, and my light is off except for this one lamp. And I'm going to try to get another lamp to put over here, like on a stool or something, so I can have more light. So yeah, until that day, we will have one lamp. And if I turn my light on, does it make any difference to the lighting? Like here, I'll do that right now. See that you can't really tell. So yeah. Anyway, here's Rhinox. He's a deluxe class figure, and I think they probably would have made. This is a good figure. I really like this figure, but I think they probably could have made a better one if they made him a Mega in that time, or hopefully in the Generations line we will get a Voyager Rhinox. But yeah, he's pretty cool. This is the Japanese one, so it's got like this gray paint going down to this tan and then gray some more. And I like the way that looks with a golden horn. So yeah, his articulation is front legs can move forward, but then it exposes some green. And his back legs can move, so. Oh, and he can open his mouth. And then you can see his face. So that's pretty much it for articulation. Not a lot of the Beast Wars figures, especially the early Beast Wars figures, were very articulated. But anyway, we'll get down to the transformation. The first thing you really want to do is I like to straighten his legs out, then rotate them at the knee, like that. Take this and fold down that foot, then you fold out this heel. Take this, fold down the foot, and then fold out the heel. Now you have a standing up rhino. Then you can sort of just bring these front legs up. Now you want to go back here, and I sort of like to bring down the front mouth and bring down the head so it goes up to where that happens. And then you just want to split his entire back like that. Ooh. And we saw something fall. We saw this fall. We'll look at that again in robot mode. Now, yeah, you just want to bring this down. See, there's a buzzsaw in there. We just want to take that off. It's very tight. Ow. Very tight. But yeah, we'll put that over there. Then inside the sides here, we have some flails. We'll just take those out. And this figure I got loose at TF Source. And it's very tight. All its joints are tight. Everything pegs in really tight, so I like that. But yeah, once you get all that out, you can take these side pieces and bring them down. It's about right there. I kind of bring them up just a little bit more. That's how I like it. They become skirt armor for him. And we did have a skirt in the TV show, but it just wasn't this big. Now you want to take this belly part of the rhino and fold that down. You have a little skirt, front skirt thing that he did not have in the show, so yeah. Then there's this green block on the inside. You just want to pull that out, and we'll set that to the side. Take the mouth to the rhino here and fold it down. Then go back here, take the top of the rhino head and pull it back. I sort of like keeping these skirt pieces underneath that. Can't talk today. It just sort of helps get everything sort of in a good lined up way, especially if you're just going to have this guy displayed on your shelf. So yeah, then you basically just want to bring his arms down, and they are pegged into these like little arm shells. So you unpeg them, and you can see the peg right there in his hand, and there's a little peg hole there on the inside. You can see it right there. But yeah, bring it down, and then it's on like a hinge and a ball joint. This is why I need two lights. It's on a hinge and a ball joint, and so you can just bring it, and it goes around to the back of his arm. And I like the way that looks. I thought it was going to bug me a little bit, but it doesn't. Do the same thing to this arm. Then the only thing you have to do is move these little side pieces where the rhino's eyes are to right there, to the side of his body. And there you have Rhinox in robot mode. And it's a pretty cool figure. I like him. I'm gonna move my light here a little bit. I like this figure a lot. He is one of the earlier Beast Wars figures, of course, so he has this mutant mask thing. I'm trying to get it focused on this. So you can take this and open it up, and there's his actual Rhinox head. Now mine are loose, and I might actually take these off and shave down his head, or shave down these big pieces so they won't look like giant ears, and make him look like he has his normal head. Or I might just get another Rhinox and do that. I don't know. These don't really bug me, but if you actually turn his head sideways, it makes this easier. You can pull these back like about that far, and it doesn't really look all that bad. Looks kind of cool. Now in the show, he was like the tech-savvy guy who was also kind of spiritual. He was sort of like a mixture of Ratchet and Wheeljack and Ironhide, all into one person. So I think that just sort of brings out the Wheeljack in him. But now we'll go to his accessories. Bring them all up here. This is his sword. First thing that came out, so we'll just plug that into his hand. Like that. Now all of these here combine to form his buzzsaw flail weapon thing. Now in the show he had this awesome gun, which I've seen some customs of it, and I might go on eBay and look for another one of these weapons so I can make two. But yeah, sorry, I heard something in the other room. But yeah, to combine this, you just want to take this buzzsaw and this big green block, and there's this black thing right there in the middle circle. So I'm going to peg that on there, and then if you push this thing, it can spin. Now I noticed something about this. When you push it down, it spins this way. Then when you let go, it spins the other way. So if you keep on doing this over and over again, especially with the flails on, this will probably eventually start falling off. You know, it actually makes it better if you put it on where it's flat, because if you look, it's flat over there. Then that little centerpiece comes up just a tiny bit on this side, so probably fit a lot better that way. Yeah. And then you just want to take these flails and plug them in to these holes. And this does sort of look like his weapon, except that these would be to about right there, and he would hold it as a gun and not as a flail weapon. But it's still a pretty cool weapon. And there you have Rhinox with all of his accessories. He's a really awesome figure. His articulation, you can move his arms all the way around and in and out. Then he's got ball jointed elbows. His head can turn. He's got ball jointed legs, and he bends at the knee and swivels at the knee. So that's pretty cool. Then you can move these skirt pieces, you know, however you like. So yeah, it is a really good figure. If this was maybe in Mega Class, it probably would have turned out a little bit better. But it's still a nice figure. It's a figure I've wanted for a long time. Rhinox was my favorite in the Beast Wars show, and it sucks that he became Tankor. But yeah, yeah, this does work in his hand, and it's not working. Did it break? Oh, it just fell off the thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, never mind. You have to find the right way to put it on sometimes, and then it'll stay. I hope I didn't break it. That would suck. So far with this figure, the only thing that's fallen off of him were these, because I've took them off to see what he would look like, and it just sort of, I guess, stretched them out a little bit. So that was my fault. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it's working. All right, but yeah, it's a very nice figure. If you can find it for a decent price, I'd say maybe the most that I would pay for this figure is probably $15. Maybe I spent 20 on this guy, so maybe 20 if you can find a good version, complete and stuff in good condition. I think that'd be good. But anyway, please rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.